Living my religion, I be living if I listen. Go record this. Again, so what's it say? No, completely lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? Okay.
The app.
Oh yes, so app development. I personally, like, I have my app. I just have to pay some dude to help me upload it onto the app store because I want to learn how, now that I have the coding provided by Builderall, that I can upload it onto the app store. And so therefore I will know the process as opposed to just paying him or another company to do it for me. I'll know the process, so when Brandon is ready to publish the Future Earned app, he'll be able to do so. And so how Builderall is going to handle, you know, the phasing out of the app development, what do you call it, application or whatever, I'm not too sure, but I just wanted to keep it on your radar, so it's not something that
since you just started recording, you want to kind of explain why we're talking about this?
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess here we are looking at the Builderall back office, right? So with Team BYOB, we have been using the Builderall back office for well over a year now. It has helped several of the entrepreneurs on our team create six-figure businesses, and it continues to do so. And of course, the Builderall platform has evolved a lot since we started with it back last fall. And one of the awesome features is the app builder, and the also known as the app creator, right? So you can see that right here. And we're actually just talking about the possibility that the company might not necessarily hold on to that particular feature that it now offers. So as I said, this isn't actually something really to be broadcast, but something that I wanted you guys to know. Again, so in your marketing, it is not, until we confirm otherwise, it's not going to be a main focus, because right now the app builder allows you to build apps that you can sell, you know, upwards to $10,000, fully functional apps ready for upload with the Google Play and App Store, and absolutely no coding necessary, right? So the app builder does all the coding for you. It creates the APK and the source code for those of you that are familiar with app development. And now you just have the luxury of uploading that once the app is complete to the Google Play and App Store. So someone like yourself, Brandon, as we're like building out the brand, right? Mm-hmm. And you have your website, and you know, now it's actually a really cool time to show off my app, right? You can kind of see, so one of the cool things about the app builder is that it allows you to have a a mock-up of how the app is going to function through the internet, right? So you can give it a little bit to load, but you'll see this is what it's going to look like on the mobile device. And here, basically, as you can see, the brand's focus is just introducing you to my affiliate team that Brandon and both Hayward are a part of. They have the luxury of my mentorship. They have access to my paid groups, and, you know, direct access to me to help them as they build out their small business opportunities, right? Brandon has a small business out in Ontario, and Hayward is a network marketer. So, you know, I also help mentor him, help him to drive traffic, get leads, right? At least I'm here for it, Hayward. And of course, both of them are using the Builderall platform to help automate their business, to help build their brands, to help grow their reach, right? So this is basically lit. But one of the cool things I want to show you too, Brandon, is the client thing, right? Because remember I was kind of talking to you about having the ability to now, excuse me, when you have a client, kind of provide that with that little bit of publicity, right? The advantage here is when they get this publicity that's unique to Brandon because he just happens to be an amazing digital marketer. And I just think because Brandon works with baseball fields, oftentimes baseball teams are fundraising, right?
Yeah.
And so when you're giving them that reach when they're doing the fundraising, just as an extra bonus, right, for using your services as opposed to your competitors, you are obviously going to enhance their reach once it comes time to fundraise for the team. So here in my app, you can see I actually have to update it because guess what? I actually have some new clients, and you'll see that it'll actually tell them the proximity that they are to the business. Probably going to change that to miles, as most of the businesses are here in the U.S. And who knows what a kilometer? Well, actually, Brandon, you know what a kilometer is.
Yes.
Yes. So there you go. Maybe I can see if I can have both. Is definitely trying to build an international thing here, right? But yeah, so this is where you can see this was all built with the app builder, and I promise that so this is the thing. It took a while, but I actually found some dude that's going to help me upload it to the App Store. So the surely anybody that has any familiarity with app development is aware that getting your app approved to the App Store is difficult. So not only is being a developer for Apple a more pricey than the Google Play Store, right? So just so you know, Brandon, you got to pay $100 a year to be an app developer for the App Store, right? And I do not think, to my knowledge, that there is a limit on how many apps you can upload, right? So once you have, you make 1,000 apps, you can put them out onto the App Store. But the Google Play Store is something to the tune of one time $30, okay? So as usual, Apple is the more expensive platform, but also keep in mind that it also is a little, well, not a little, it involves a little more of a difficult process to get your app approved simply because the Google Play Store deals with more open source software, right? With Apple, they have a lot more security precautions. Yeah, they have more security precautions. So that's that. Yeah, so that's what I was just showing it to you because what I was saying, Brandon, is even though the future of the app builder program is not necessarily something that we are aware of, you can build the app out now. As you can see, most of my app is already finished, and then download the source code, and now you have that to work with, right? So here we go. We'll just move right along.
So do you know, did he say why they're thinking about phasing that out?
I probably lack of interest. I'm not too sure. And as I said, that was kind of just like between me and James thing.
Yeah.
That I've of course am extending to you guys, just because I do actually make it a focus that, hey, could you hold on one sec? Sorry about that. Yeah, so I was saying that yeah, it's probably just lack of use, but I do think that it is amazing the quality of apps that you are able to prepare with no coding necessary. But that all depends on how people are really marketing the platform. Surely, Brandon, you have seen that my focus is using the platform and not just promoting it for the affiliate commission.
Of course, that's why
When you
I
have,
joined
yeah.
your team.
And the more you are learning how to use a platform, because like at this point the amount of apps is just mind-blowing, right? So some of them that you're going to see here in my back office are legacy, which means that they existed when I signed up and I still have access to them, but they were phased out, right? And so here, for anybody that's new to the opportunity that sees this video, you want to keep in mind, here you can see there are several builders. So we've come a long way. The two that you would want to focus on if you're just building out a website for your small business, for your brand, are the Cheetah Builder. And some of the features are not some of the real selling point in Cheetah is surely we know that cheetahs are infamous for their speed, right? So you have the speed aspect, where you're now developing a website whose what do you call it? I'm blanking on the word. Oh, whose load time is super fast. Keep in mind when your website takes long to load, this is 2020, and there is a very real chance that you're going to lose your audience's attention, especially on the mobile device. The other thing is that the Cheetah Builder is mobile responsive. So that means now when you're building out your website on the desktop, in desktop version, you are creating a easier, again, more mobile responsive website at the same time. Prior in Pixel Perfect, you'd have to build it out in desktop and then make major alterations in the mobile version. You'll see that we've cut down the time on that, and now you're really just making some tweaks because, as anybody knows, the mobile experience differs slightly from the desktop experience, right? So that's one of the cool things. We got Canvas. Canvas is actually a funnel builder. So for those of you that are into building funnels, here's a tip for you, Brandon, as you're marketing your digital marketing services. Funnels you can get good money for, but marketing systems you can get great money for, and they are the exact same thing, right? So you call it a marketing system, and then instantly you're able to charge more for it, just due to the nature of knowing the right verbiage to use, right? Because marketing system seems a lot more sophisticated and be it easier for somebody to understand what they're buying than sales funnel.
Yeah.
You know, I'm taking a class out here in New York City, and thanks to the virus, it has been fully moved to remote. So they're using Zoom, and it's unfortunate that it's remote now because I could have taught the professor how to use Zoom in depth, right? And some of the cool features, because she has been an entrepreneur for a long time, and she actually used to have a business directory in the New York City area. And I'm not too sure how old she is. She definitely doesn't look a day over 30. If Miss Morris ever sees this video, right? But she mentions that her directory was on the computer, right? She just took a chance. She did it on the computer, but she started using the computer when there was no Windows, and she actually had to write out MS-DOS.
Oh, wow.
For those people that know what that is, watch this video. Anyways, but now she's using Zoom. Of course, she's really on top of learning technology. As she is an entrepreneur, it's in her best interest to know it. And, you know, now that it's remote, it's a little harder to teach. But for those of the people that are in BYOB, I can actually show you. I do have a video where I started breaking down the Zoom platform because I love Zoom so much. But sometimes when you give it to a client, they have never used it before, right? So just a little walkthrough. But yeah, so just like now you're able to, the fact that she has been an entrepreneur since the idea that she's using MS-DOS, right, Brandon? And she had no idea what a sales funnel is. And she runs a consulting agency, right?
That's crazy.
I know, but that's also like a good opportunity for me to teach her. Like even if it's just to show her and educate her on how now she can be, because we talked about it, and I'll show you, I got to send you the link for the program because it's a really cool thing if you can get access to the training. where they talk about the different types of relationships with customers and clients and stuff, and how, excuse me, now she'll be able to see that you can build that relationship, at least starting it out, right? And then kind of nurturing it as you go along in an automated series of web pages. That's what a funnel is, right? So that's why that backstory was just to tell you, as I said, that look how long she's been an entrepreneur. She has a consulting and marketing agency. Well, I think it's just consulting on Wall Street, and she had no idea what a sales funnel is. Right? Anyways, we have an e-learning platform. So of course, the coronavirus is actually a true testament to the power of e-learning, right? Because now that universities are closed because they don't want people in close proximity, and tons of schools are closing, you see the value of e-learning, and you get all of this that you can see access to, as I do have the full back office for $70 a month. Okay. Here you can see they have their own email marketing. It's called Mailing Boss, but also this is another thing, Brandon, to keep you on top of things. They will be, let's say, white labeling their email system. And so it won't be called Mailing Boss. It'll just be email marketing provided by Builderall. Okay?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
No difference in the actual functionality. It's just dropping that Mailing Boss name. I believe it's another brand. That's why. Professional email. So one of the things too, Brandon, I know that you guys are in Canada, but oftentimes when it comes to things like this, it's the same kind of story. Remembering that when you when you give Builderall access to your domain and you have your website here, you also can create a free personal email.
And I just recently
professional email.
I just recently found that part out, and I am amazed that they added that option. I don't know how long ago.
Yes.
But it's that to me is really huge, because having your own domain, website, and everything, and then you still need to pay whatever amount to whatever company to then have your own professional account or email address. But Builderall adds it to your service. I think that's huge.
Yes, because let's just talk pricing here. Where I just said $70 a month. Each professional email, if you're using GoDaddy, and so I am a big GoDaddy fan, but here now I'm able to purchase my domains, have access to the GoDaddy customer support through that vehicle. But I know that when it comes to professional emails, I can have unlimited professional email sites once I connect the domain from GoDaddy and give Builderall permission to do this. Why do you need a professional email? For just that. People will take your business more seriously when you have a professional email. That's certified fact. Yeah.
And then do you know how to access those outside of Builderall? Like, is there a way, or do you need Builderall to access the professional email?
Good question. Let's hop actually into it and check that out. The reason I'm saying to hop into it is here you can see all my domains. I'm going to give you this example of a website that I built out, an email address that I have. You can see view email list. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. See, here we go. Configuration. Sorry about that. I'm trying to actually show you how you go in. And so there's actually like a webmail that you get to check the email on. So I do believe in theory that you would be able to there you go. I think the reason is that I don't have any emails for this because I was forwarding everything to this email and not keeping a local copy. Does that make sense?
Oh, so you can have it sent to like a Gmail account or?
Oh yeah, you can have it for. So this is it. This is it. This is what they would put in the to aspect of email, and then it would automatically be forwarded here.
Okay, so that's what I wasn't, because I was playing around. I didn't find that. That's some good information right there. Okay.
Yeah. So you can actually just forward it to your Gmail, as opposed to wondering whether or not you would be able to access the email. What do they call that? Pop mail, or the web mail anywhere in the world. You could just know, hey, it's going to be forwarded to whatever Gmail account that I ask it to. And then of course keep in mind that it will that you can create more than one.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just love that aspect. I found that was a little gold nugget that I found a couple of weeks ago.
yes, and that is proof that Brandon's been going through the back office, and I'm happy because, as I said, with the Builderall platform, and this is my opinion, when it comes to digital marketing tools, even at the highest level of ClickFunnels, they do not yet have all of these tools, right? For one, they don't have the email marketing. So here's something that I have. Also keep in mind what you're looking at is my customized back office. So here's where you'll go to have access to all of the digital marketing features that the platform offers. Excuse me. And then here, you can actually see that button in the lower. Where's Grayson? Taking a nap?
Yeah, I think he might have just woken up. That's why Shelby stepped in for a moment.
Sorry. So here with the app is the bottom right-hand corner is where you customize your back office, and that's what you're looking at here. So that's why you don't see all the apps. So here we actually have two amazing features. One is no, Hayward, we are not. I mean, I'm not beefing with ClickFunnels. Make your money how you see fit. But when it comes to price point, Builderall beats it every time. Another thing that I heard, and this is from somebody I don't believe that she was actually using Builderall, was talking, or maybe it was somebody that, was it you, Brendan? Somebody was telling me, because I believe it was a conversation, but now I'm like not too sure. The bottom line is, and this is where Builderall's customer support or tech support, I have to get, what's it called? Take my hat off to them. I don't know. I think it's cliche, but because their tech support and live support has increased tremendously. And the idea that 24 hours, so it was us that were talking about it, 24 hours a day, this is not a guarantee as they're only open from 9 to 4, but I'm a nocturnal Nancy, so when I'm up in the middle of the night building, I have hopped on live support several times and been able, hey Randall, thanks for hopping on, and been able to talk to tech support. So back to the tools, they have a What's Up tool. And so for those of you that realize the internet is global, of course, Builderall, is definitely a global option. And What's Up provides you with the ability to send free messages on a global platform, right? So it's like win, win, win all over the place. And what the What's Up feature does, as you can see, I haven't actually been using it. But if you check out my other videos, you can see it in action. And here's where I see that they have removed it. And I have to put in a customer ticket support because basically what it was, and again, if you check out the other videos, you'll see, and this is actually the point of this video, right? Brandon, was to kind of see what's available now. It allowed you to send out bulk or mass What's Up messages. Of course, there would be people that had opted in because you always don't want to be utilizing these kinds of this technology haphazardly. That's when you get everybody banned, right? So surely especially in some countries, you're not able to just send someone a message without first having gotten their permission as a small business or business at all. Um, here is a professional messenger chatbot. This is our competitor to ManyChat. ShareLocker is where, if you've ever been to a page, Brandon, where they're like, share this video to get access to our how to get free diapers for the first year of your baby's life hack video, right? So I just made that up because but that's kind of where you have to do something. You have to share something in order to get access to the material. And this particular function helps things go viral because virility, whoever my grammar Nazi is on this call, allows your content to be seen by more people, right? So that's a smart thing. Social proof. So Shopify is big for this. I know they have a plugin. If you've ever been on a website shopping, and as you're contemplating making your decision, adding things to the cart, they're like, Brandon just bought this hoodie from Ontario, Canada. And Hayward just bought this video from, bought this sweatshirt from California, right? So those are some of the features that you have access to. We lost you for a second with the social proof pop-up. And what you want to remember is when you have a lead magnet and now you're able to say, I'm on the website looking through what it is your offer is, depending on how long the page is or whatever. And now I'm like, oh, Brandon from Ontario just submitted his email address, and Randall from wherever Mr. Successful is from, he also just submitted his email address. It increases the likelihood that people will put their email address, right? Fear of missing out. Why are these people all over the world buying this product? Why are all these people submitting their emails? It helps to increase your conversions. Professional website bot is basically messenger. Well, it's a chat bot that works independent of Facebook. So I'm a Facebook fan. Zuck's the man, but there is so much value to having complete control, and that can only be done with a professional website bot, right? God forbid here's a good example. There's a marketer that I'm friends with, and she kind of hopped offline for some months. Luckily, her business permitted her to do so. And she talks about how she lost all these contacts. And this is also where I tell you, Facebook allows you to download all of your Facebook data. So your whole friends list, all the photos you've ever uploaded, all the videos. And the reality is, just in the event that you ever get locked out of your account, you don't ever have to start from scratch. So for everybody that's on this call, is definitely using their Facebook to some degree to help build their business, and you do want to make sure that you back it up from time to time so that you don't have to start from scratch. Simple. Social auto post app is what it is. Allows you to sit down on a Sunday and post your content for the week so that when life happens, you still have steady content unrolling to the various social media platforms. And that's something that you can compare. Facebook does have the ability to schedule posts, and so does Twitter. But some people outsource and use like agripulse.com or Hootsuite. That's Builderall. For that one fee, also provides you with a similar function. Browser notification apps are stuff that alerts people that opt in that you have changed something on your website and they need to revisit it. Similar, to an RSS feed. Instagram autoresponder, just that. Somebody sends you a DM and you're now able to send an automated response to them that hopefully they don't realize is automated, right? Which for some people that can be a turn off. SMS messaging and MSS marketing is huge. I mean, people open their emails, yes, and building an email list is an essential function. But those of us that are smart and really want to grow our business understand that people well, most people, my mom is sure not one of them. Most people read their text messages, if not instantaneously, shortly thereafter. So the response for people reading their text messages is is greater, and that's going to increase your conversions, because now you know that people are going to be exposed to your message. CRM is a customer relationship manager. It allows you to jot down things like, Hayward is a rank maker and works close with Ray Higdon, right? And we met through Team BYOB, and that way you're able to, as you're building a relationship with the variety of clients, you're able to keep note of everybody, right? Because that actually gets a hassle. When you have 5,000 friends on Facebook, it becomes a little difficult remembering who's doing what at any given moment. That's what the CRM is for. Telegram, we're actually going to have to open that up as I had already done that. I have not yet used the feature, but the reason that you don't see the WhatsApp thing is because they moved to Telegram. So one of the things, here you go, you're going to be creating automated messages and bots to promote your Telegram funnels. So Telegram is also an international platform. And while it doesn't have the same feel as WhatsApp, I do believe WhatsApp is more of a social platform, right? Telegram allows you to have privacy. So I do know they don't record IPs. Not that that's a like a necessity, but there's a lot more privacy, and you're able to send out mass messages with Telegram. And so obviously, as I said, you can automate this now through Builderall, as opposed to the WhatsApp function where you were just able to send a bulk amount of messages. Here you can see we have a full design studio, allows you to build video funnels, to tag videos. So Brandon, you checked out the video on smart tags, right?
Yep.
Want to chat with us and let Hayward and Randall know what it is, and me, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too sure what it is yet.
Well, so the smart tags, I think, are going to be amazing and really helpful if you're doing kind of like what you are doing with the websites and selling them out for clients, where you can give a list of questions that you get from Builderall, that then you can input into different groups. So you can group them and kind of label them to different clients, so they always stay, and you can organize them better. And then when you create a smart tagged website, you don't necessarily have to put all that content back on. You just take that smart tag and place it wherever you want it onto your website. So i.e. the header, pre-header, your social network information. You place those tags along your website, and then once your website goes live, everything that you inputted into those groups then gets transferred onto those tags.
Awesome. So you don't have to keep rebuilding things, right?
No, exactly. And so
it's like a way to organize better so templates, right?
Yeah, and exactly. And so what you could really do is get all those questions that they have in the smart tag groups, and put them into a Word doc or whatever that you then send to your client. They then fill that out. Then you just copy and paste into your group tag, and it just makes it so much easier and so much quicker. And like, that's where, again, Builderall is going through the route of trying to make things faster for people, to try and cut down the downtime and any nonsense of repeating yourself or whatnot. It's literally once you do that, input it, you make your website, make it all fancy, and then you literally just drag and drop the tags wherever you want onto your website, publish it, and all the information goes where it needs to go. It's really cool, and I'm excited where they're going to go with that.
It seems like a awesome time saver, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I'm very excited to learn that function, as the video, that Seuss had just put out, just a couple weeks old. So when I get some downtime, definitely we'll have some training on that, and maybe Brandon might beat me to it, and he can walk me through how to do it.
Yeah, for
as
sure.
you're rebuilding your website in Cheetah. Does anybody have any let me think, anything that they wanted to go over as far as the back office? So one of the things, I know Hayward did bring it up, was, and Brandon and I spoke about it one-on-one. Here, of course, is the affiliate aspect. So the best way for me to promote Builderall has always been to use it, right? I'm not the best of team builders and inbox hitters, so that's where I'll be honest. But as far as learning the platform and then teaching folks how to do it, since I've been designing websites since high school, I always do encourage actual web developers who know how to build from scratch to give me their opinion on the Builderall platform. And the consensus has been that it does make it easier, right? That this platform allows you, for one of the best price points, to create and develop websites, that either for your own personal use, for your business use, and or for clients in an agency, a lot faster than if you're doing it, let's say writing it out in HTML code, which actually a few hardcore people still do, right? But when you're comparing it to some of its competitors, like ClickFunnels, if you're a funnels person, I've heard ClickFunnels is terrible for building out professional websites. I'm telling you what I've heard, as I've never done it. That's a disclaimer on that. And we got Wix, Weebly, Squarespace. They all have their functions. But one thing I also forgot to mention about the Cheetah website builder is its SEO. So one of the cool things, and this is where I'll show you guys, and I spoke with Brandon about this. This is a website that I built out, and here we're just gonna Google. This is the name of the web podcast if you're interested in checking it out. And when you Google it, you'll see that this, of course, these two particular, and even Instagram that you're beating it out, it says a lot because this is the first page of Google. And I want to let you guys know something. If you don't know, now you know. Just kidding. Biggie Smalls lyrics. Anyways, if you build a website and nobody can find it, kind of waste of time. And if you pay someone to build a website and no one can find it, also a waste of time. Not a complete waste, but understand, if somebody is looking for your business and they can't find it, they clearly cannot use it. And so here, as you can see, this is a relatively young podcast, and I was able to create the website and rank on the first page. Where statistics are involved, 75% of the people that search for this are not going to go past the first page, right? If you think about yourself, even when you're skipping the sponsored ads, you are more often than not going to go past the first page, because you'll find what you need on the first page. And for those of the people, everyone, thanks, Haywood, I appreciate that. So for those of you that are, oh, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, yes, for those of you that are, again, Builderall has come a long way. You should know, one of the things I talk to people about with the opportunities that I'm in when I'm introducing them to Builderall is the fact that you are now able to brand yourself. So here is, you know, a health and wellness company that I'm in. And this is just a website. It didn't take me too long to build. This website, I am able to duplicate and send out to everybody that joins my team. And all they have to do is change out these links so that they are their affiliate links, right? The reason that this is significant is a lot of people, so Instagram is big for this particular company because Instagram is a visual platform, and this is health and wellness. People want to see that you're getting healthier, right? And so Instagram is the best place to showcase the thousands, if not tens of thousands of people that have dropped significant pounds. By significant, I mean 30 plus pounds after utilizing some of these products and introducing them, of course, to a healthier lifestyle. Lifestyle changes keep off the poundage, right? And keep you healthy. They, on Instagram, for those of you that are not familiar, you're only allowed one link in your bio, right? But here you can see we have a variety of different products that we have to offer. And so everybody was using Linktree as a default. Now, I have not yet done it, just not enough hours in the day. But here you can see what distinguishes me a little differently is I subtly introduced them to the name of the company. I definitely introduced them to my brand, and I'm showcasing the same products. Linktree does not allow you to brand your URL or your website. So that means when you're using Linktree, you are forced to brand them, right? So Builderall offers you the ability to build out the exact same website, right? But where the only brand they're exposed to is yours. And you have control over what they, you know, what they're exposed to, and nobody has got to worry about what Linktree is. If they Google either of those things, there's a good likelihood. But here's what, that they'll find me. But here's what I also want to say. Linktree, it has its perks, but one of them is not the fact that you are now able on this particular platform to index this page with Google Search Console, right? So here is where this Cheetah actually does a lot of the work for you. But if you've ever built a website with any platform, so this is a nugget for just people in general, if you've ever built a website and it does not show up on Google search, it's probably because it wasn't indexed. Indexing with Google, to my knowledge, there is no like set thing. It kind of depends on how advanced your web development is. And so when you submit it to the Google Search Console, you're automatically indexing it with Google, right? And increasing the likelihood that you'll climb the ranks as your business, you understand? Like as your business grows. So that's one thing that now Builderall offers a free plan, right? Where you can build out a website. So of course we have our 14-day free trial, but here you can see under plans, they offer a free plan. And when you build this website and you get access to imagine all of this, you are still able now to index with Google Search Console, right? Something that, hey, whatever it is that you choose to roll with long term, or even, I don't know if Rank Makers does have, an affiliate side to it. You can build out a website with ClickFunnels. Yeah, right. You can build out a website with Builderall, and you're now able. Thanks. So you're now able to index it. And now I'm not guaranteeing that it will rank. I'm simply saying that it's kind of like you can't win the baseball game, if you never get up to bat, right? So definitely Google Search Console puts you right at home plate, and you're swinging the bat. Make sense? Haywood, you get it? Yes. Oh no, it doesn't have an affiliate side. But yeah, Hayward, that was just because I know that you're in that definitively, and so I didn't want to plug Vive, but you know, for Vive you can build something out like this. Also keep in mind that I have some funnels. I'm not too sure if I've sent them to you, but there is a definite need for upgrade, and we'll work on that. Let's go back. Here is the affiliate side. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other, excuse me, functions that you guys might be interested in taking a look at. Does anybody have any? No questions? No complaints? It's my 7th grade math teacher used to say. She's like, questions, comments, complaints.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Randall, Mr. Successful, I can hear you.
Yeah, you mentioned something about the branding. I looked as you were scrolling, it said branding kits.
Right here.
Yeah.
So this is actually a good thing, right? So a while back for TLC, and I'll actually show you in a bit, they give you, I had done it where, well, let me just show you. So basically what the branding kit is access to all of the multimedia that you would need to build out your own Builderall funnel or whatever. So here you can see the very first thing. You can download the whole thing. It includes images, banners, presentations, email swipes, and so much more. But I think with images, what's the first thing that you need when you're building out a funnel on a client's behalf? It's going to be their logo. So here you can see is the Builderall logo, right? And you're able to download, of course, a high resolution logo, as opposed to, you know, some of us that have been online long enough would typically just go onto Google and download it from there. But Builderall gives it to you because they want you, of course, to be using the best of the best to create the best of the best. The other thing too is there are companies that have color palettes, right? You know, surely North Carolina Tar Heels are not going to be seen in anything but what I think is now called Carolina Blue or Jay-Z Blue. If they're the same thing, I don't know, right? But I think so. You guys know what I'm talking about? No basketball fans? Okay, maybe not. But does Haywood know? Oh, that's your team, Haywood? So I must have secretly known that, but there you go. So here are the colors, and here you can see they give you the color codes. Because like if you ever use like Photoshop or whatever, you'll see that there are so many different variations of the same color. Builderall gives you, this is like the exact Builderall blue, right? And so now when you're building things out, and keep in mind, if you're building out your own personal funnel, so one of the biggest things about BYOB, I did not say this at the beginning, but if you've made it this far, surely you need to know, we're very big on building your own brand, right? So as Brandon is creating a affiliate environment, right, and coaching folks on how to make money from home, right, realistically, of course, he's going to be building a brand, and there will be some colors that are associated with that brand. So they'll appear in his logo, but most definitely they should appear on the website. When you're joining companies like TLC and ACN and Vive, they have a color palette as well. And when you're using your personal funnel, if you use the same colors as whatever company it is that you are associated with, it's a subtle way of keeping that confidence that people have in that company. I'll give you an example, which is, I don't remember World Ventures colors. I'm trying to think of a good one. Legal Shield. So you're in Legal Shield and you're building out a sales funnel, introducing people to the small business insurance, right? As a small business owner and how it saved your butt. Maybe you share your personal story in the big bridge page. As you're using that, I believe it's distinct purple that is associated with Legal Shield, you're keeping that trust that Legal Shield has built, and having a valuable, right, and trustworthy brand name. Similarly to McDonald's, right? If you've ever, no disrespect, but ran into a CPA marketer that's trying to dupe you to give them your personal information in order for a free McDonald's gift card, it almost always is that you're on a website where the color palette resembles that of McDonald's, because you're less likely to raise a red flag as to why they might possibly need your credit card number for a coupon. So this is with a branding kit here. The other thing is the typography. So all these little details that go into making a website and creating a brand, Builderall is providing to you, so that when you're building personalized things, you're building them with the highest quality. Pretty simple, right, Randall? Did I lose you?
Yep, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I like to explain things in detail, maybe too much, what my family says.
No, that's a good thing. That means we know we'll actually get the answer.
And that's the thing is, like, no, don't know everything, but that's also kind of mentioned, and where we come back to where we're at now, to the affiliate side with how I promote Builderall is truly learning the platform. So the competition that is going on, let's call it March Madness. I steal that from Henry, right, Haywood, is there's a challenge to get 10 active affiliates on the Builderall platform, okay? And then getting 100 leads into the Builderall. Let's say if you're using Mailing Boss as your lead, as your lead manager, right? So you're capturing 10 leads, excuse me, not 10 active affiliates that are going to be using the Builderall platform. That's my first priority with anybody that's hitting me up. And then, of course, sharing their awesome experience to get 10 active affiliates, also driving traffic to the Builderall platform, getting customers and clients engaged in using it, and building out a team, earning that residual income. So there you go, have it. The competition at this time is 10 active affiliates and 100 leads. Here we go to the affiliate offer. And so here you can see there's a dramatic change, probably from some of the other videos that show you about the sales funnels to help you share Builderall with whatever communities that you're in. Here you can see there's one for the free website. So now, as I mentioned to you, Builderall has opened a plan that allows you to create a website with so much functions. We kind of scroll through it a little bit, but if you're interested, you go to you go to builderallbizbosses.com. Of course, that link will be provided to you. And if somebody like Haywood or Randall, right, or Brandon directs you to the video, please do not use this link. Get the link from them. They've done the work of introducing you to the amazing platform, and therefore you should, and I recommend that you use their link, because you'll still get personal mentorship from me, and of course they get the credit for exposing you to the platform, which will only yield good things if and when you use it, okay? This is the branding kit. We can close that. This is also closed. Oops. So here we go. So now you have a free website where you're able to create a whole e-commerce store with our super checkout. That's another feature that I barely even touched on. In the Cheetah Builder, we have super checkout. What that allows you to do is to sell items, right? And sell them to anybody all over the world. You're able to accept right now Stripe. Unfortunately, I do think it connects with PayPal, but this is where I have to say I am like every other marketer and advising against using that platform. I'll leave it at that. And we will also be integrating Google Pay and Apple Pay. The advantage there is that we want customers to have a seamless checkout, while on their mobile experience, okay? And so there are some statistics that prove that when you have Google Pay and Apple Pay on the mobile responsive page, it's going to increase conversions because now purchasing just became that much easier, right? You don't even have to have the credit card in hand. As you can see here, we have some business opportunity funnels. So this one speaks more directly to the advantages of promoting the of promoting the Builderall offer by offering up a lead magnet, right? So a free product or method. So the product here is going to be showing people how to do something, or which is actually a service, I guess, more of. This is a good one. Again, if you want to utilize the pre-done for you lead magnet, looks like a webinar that Builderall already has set up, right? So that alleviates a lot of the time where these funnels have already been created for you and offer you the ability to offer up a free item to obtain that lead, right? Yeah, so these are just all of the funnels. I scroll down because Builderall is slowly bringing back their niche funnels. So here, as I mentioned, you call these a marketing system. And here you have one that you can shop that's already been made to dentists in your area. This is an opportunity for them to offer a discount of some sorts on their dental cleaning, and that is one of the best ways that dentists use to acquire more customers. We have the real estate niche, also has a marketing system built in. And again, know that the emphasis here is on getting the data. Okay, auto detailing, martial arts, boot camp, dog grooming, yoga. So they have some pretty awesome stuff. And as you can see, I'm still scrolling because there are so many things in the affiliate page that helps you to promote the platform once you're actively using it, and now just exposing folks to the platform. You have these funnels that are pre-built that grab their attention. So if you're an agency and you have a small business client, here you can see that these marketing systems are already created and they just have to be edited. Cool? Yes, no, maybe so. Did you fellas have any questions?
No, those are really cool. And one thing I do want to point out is if you go down to some of those at the very bottom, they do have ebooks already laid out that throughout the funnel that once the person goes through, they can download. There's an affiliate ebook. There's an ebook about, I believe, a certain diet program. There's the ebook about to quit smoking. So, and you don't have to do anything else. You just promote that. They get the ebook, so you can start promoting. And then the funnel, they go through and Builderall captures all their information for you as they're downloading the ebook. So I thought that was really cool.
Doesn't get easier than already done for you, right? So Haywood, the ebooks range, I believe they're about, tell us, Haywood. Let me not BS you. I was told that they were like for digital marketers, right?
Yeah, if you go up a little bit.
So above niche.
Right here, right, a little bit lower. There's the affiliate ebook.
So there you go, yeah.
And then there's one for healthy living. And
is that the intermediate fasting?
Yeah.
Which I highly recommend too.
There was one about quitting smoking. So it's you're presenting to all these people to get an ebook, and then you're getting their information, and Builderall. Like I even subscribed for just the affiliate one, for the affiliate ebook, just to see how the process goes, and then they then go into Builderall's custom mailing sequence, and they then start getting emails from Eric, written out by him to those people about Builderall and telling them how Builderall could be really good for them in a certain way. And then all through that, no matter what they do, because they went through that funnel, you will be getting the affiliate link, whether Eric through his email sequence convinces them that it's a program fit for them and they go buy something, that you got the commission. So it's super easy to get going.
Right, and there, all you're doing is driving traffic, because the whole thing is set up for you. And then what's better? What a better closer to come in and have written your email swipe series than Eric, right? So Eric Delgado is the CEO of the company, and he's a heavy hitter in digital marketing, especially in the Brazilian market. So yeah, that's one thing that I have heard, and now Brandon has definitely ensured that we know exactly where to find it.
And Hayward, to find them, they're in the Funnel Club, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the Funnel Club is for the premium package, but I don't know if everybody is able to get.
You're right there. The Funnel Club is only for premium members, so that would be people on the $70 plan, or people that, like pretty much everyone on this call, has been grandfathered in, right? So that's one of the disclaimers that I gave with my back office, is there may be some things that aren't available to you simply because as you're going through it, I've been with Builderall so long, I've been grandfathered into some awesome things. For example, they did have an amazing a master class with a guy known as Dave Sharp. So for those of you that know that name, you know the level of his skills when it comes out to building out VSLs. And we had the amazing chance to partner with him for a short time, but now we do have his training indefinitely as to how to kickstart your Builderall business, which is truly, you're able to use that for any business, right? When you low it down, sorry, I'm reading my mom's message. When you break it down, the fundamentals that you learn with us are pretty much applicable with any business, right? And so as Haywood picks whatever he's gonna rock and roll with, and he's creating the system which will allow him to automate a lot of his business, he's also creating a duplicatable system for his downline, right? And an opportunity, of course, to coach people on how to build their businesses in multi-level marketing, build their affiliate marketing business, of course, build their personal brands and their small businesses, the whole 9 yards, just from utilizing most of the applications in the Builderall platform. Any other questions, guys? No? Here's one thing. It's an underutilized tool, and surely I'll give it to you fellas for hanging out. Here, Builderall offers a redirect link. So what this really is a URL shortener, and you will put in a URL here. I'll use this. Actually, no. How about I use oh no, I forgot that I didn't. I'm gonna use this one, okay? What this URL shortener does is the same thing as Bitly. Instead of having that long drawn out email address, website, you now have a shorter website that's easier to follow, right? So here is the URL that will allow you to share it, but this is where you're able to copy it. And when you go to short URL dashboard, you can see all of the ones that I have. and you can see how many times people have clicked on it. So.
Is that also the function that turns whatever link that you put in there into an affiliate link for Builderall?
Boom! There you go. That's the share URL. Yeah.
That's how I understand it.
Yeah. So now you're able to share that website when they sign up for a Builderall account.
So then, in theory, and this is just if I put, say, my say I created a Facebook group and I put that through that redirect link, and then they go through, and that's how I got them connected to the Facebook group, that they are then going through an affiliate link for Builderall, and then if they do go through Builderall, they're going through my affiliate link. Does that make sense?
Yep.
That is how that works?
That's how it works.
That's beauty. That's a huge thing there too.
Huge, major. This is like, that's where I said I wanted to show you guys that little tool, because it's kind of a big thing that a lot of people aren't utilizing. So get them to use it. So Eric is aware that it's something that's really smart, because keep in mind, when you send somebody your naked URL, a lot of people don't have Google Analytics and all that other stuff to really be monitoring the traffic. So at least you're getting a head count as to how many people are going to, here, Haywood, you go to courses, it should be under masterclass. But as to how many people you are, you're introducing to the opportunity, right? And to the website or whatever it is for whoever it is. Even if you want now, when you're using or when you're doing digital marketing for a customer or client and you're using that unique URL, that's another way of edifying your services are working, right? So that's my 2 cents.
Beauty.
What about you guys? Did you have any other questions? Going once, going twice? No? Good, because it's 8:15 and I promised my grandmother ice cream today because she got out of bed. So I don't want to give it to her too late. All right, Haywood's got a question. Okay, he was just saying thanks. So thank you guys for tuning in. Of course, just give me, maybe today. I mean, we didn't really go over anything where I need to do major editing. So I should be able to just tack my logo on it and upload it, if not to the group, to YouTube. Okay?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys. And here's the thing. Next Sunday, I will be doing the same thing, same time, same place. Probably going to focus on maybe utilizing some of the functions that I talked about, right? Just so that people are able to see it in action. And please encourage your team and definitely your leads to get on board, right? Okay, thanks, Haywood. You also stay safe. As everybody is very very anxious about the virus that's going around the world.
Stay clean.
Yes, definitely. I've been not just from, I mean, but this is a thing. I think we joked about this, but it's surprising how many people weren't washing their hands and or were doing it incorrectly. Mm-hmm. So now that we have that all squared out, here's a general reminder. While we are dealing with things that are viral, burning things like myrrh smells terrible, but it is of value. It's an incense, right? Or frankincense helps to clean the air, right? And also sage is also known for cleaning the bacteria out of air. So that's where it does get a little smoky at the beginning, but at the end of the day, it is helping you to purify the air long term. So there is a huge value and health benefit to doing that. So that's what I did, because on Friday I was babysitting my little cousin. He was sick, and he's coughing everywhere. So I smoked the place out, and that's what I also do to help keep my grandma safe, because obviously at 92, her immune system is not what it once was. You guys have a good week. Haywood, are you still going to work, or have some of your places closed down? Oh, he might have left us. What about you, Brandon? You're still working?
Being in a custody facility, I still gotta go to work.
All right, but you fellas stay safe, okay?
Yep.
And the good news is also for you, Brandon, that only 2% of the cases have been children. So while Grayson's immune system's pretty young, definitely, of course, you washing your hands and stuff, but I'm sure your wife had you doing that anyway, right?
Yeah, so we're staying clean.
Yeah, that's like, one of those things. I feel confident that we'll make it through to the other side. And I don't know how many of you guys are into crypto, but Bitcoin is definitely down $3,000. So I figure I might throw my hat in the ring there. Oh, Haywood, I got you on that ISOT and NutriBurst. And since Haywood brought it up, I'd like to let you know that TLC also, oh yes, I heard about gold as well. I wanted to let you guys know that TLC, there is, and you guys can look it up. It's called so here's actually my shameless promotion, right? They have a mushroom. It is called the Changa mushroom, right? And I am about to show you. So that's why you see coronavirus is right there. Boom, there you go. What it is something that builds the immune system. And that's what you need to have tight at this point, is an immune system that in the event encounters a virus is able to destroy it. Mm-hmm. So that's in addition to NutriBurst, which I think I told you already, Brandon, is the equivalent to 10 salads. So, I mean, I like my salad normally doused in salad dressing, but to eat 10 salads in one day is a lot. So that's the amount of nutrients that your body is not just getting, but absorbing, because NutriBurst is a liquid vitamin. And so the absorption of the vitamin and minerals in NutriBurst is more so than the one a day or Centrum Plus, because they are tablets, right? Mm-hmm. And of course, the ISOT detoxes you, cleans out that colon, and that is also a great line of defense against diseases and sicknesses. With that, fellas, I'm gonna go get Grandma her ice cream.
Beauty.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, let me see what Haywood is saying before I cancel. You got me? Oh, bye. Okay, bye, Haywood.